The moment in time, my gorgeous Virgo, the moment in time you're compassionate towards somebody at the beginning of this week, okay? The moment in time you show your compassion, or the moment in time you're compassionate towards this particular person at the beginning of this week, at that moment in time, you need to understand that already some kind of a very powerful seed it's going to be planted, okay? This in itself means that this very sacred process in your life, it's actually going to begin. One of the most spontaneous things ever, because that particular person who you're gonna show compassion towards, that particular person you're gonna be compassionate with, you need to understand that that particular person is also going to be playing such an important role when it comes to you being so inspired by something. Oh my God, you're going to be so inspired by something that in itself you're not going to be able to stop thinking about whatsoever. And this in itself, it's to do with you wanting to start something new, but at the same time it's to do with a new beginning. This is what is going to come out of it, my gorgeous Virgolini. So first of all, just it's through your own love and through your own emotions. This is what you're gonna do. You will just maybe want to help out to somebody. Whatever is going to happen here, it's gonna work so brilliantly in your favor, because you will help someone out. You will be helping to someone more than you can possibly imagine. You have no idea what a role in somebody's life you are going to be playing. And this is why my saying that the moment in time you show compassion towards this person at the beginning of this week, at that moment in time, whether you like it or not, whether you want it or not, whether you expected this or not, and most certainly you weren't, at that moment in time when you show your compassion, you are going to plant at that very second in time the spiritual seed. It's going to be planted already, and that particular spiritual seed is going to be one of the most rewarding things of your entire life, and it's going to happen in such a spontaneous way. So you're helping someone out, you're compassionate towards somebody, and then you are something is really going to inspire you. Like that person is going to say something, that person is going to mention something, and you're going to become aware of something that you didn't know. And this in itself, it's also like kind of going to inspire you. Whatever you're going to find out, oh my God, it's going to inspire you so much to actually start something new, or to have some kind of a new beginning. Honestly, I'm not being funny, but I like think that you are gonna feel like you're reborn at that moment in time. The moment in time you become aware of this inspiration, the moment in time you're thinking about this new beginning, and it's all gonna come out of you being compassionate towards somebody. Oh my God, what a karmic reward this is. It's crazy. This in itself, it's really gone on a completely different level, because this inspiration and this new beginning which you're going to be thinking about, it's going to lead towards your own transformation, and it's also going to reflect on your both on your finances, and like really whoa, it's going to reflect on your finances a lot. This is going to be fantastic for your financial situation in general, but it's also going to be brilliant when it comes to healing and when it comes to your well-being as well. You will notice at the same time, my gorgeous Virgolini, that you are having so much more energy. This is what you will notice. You will notice that, within the next few days, you will have more energy. You're going to get up probably maybe earlier than you normally do get up, for example, but you will be able to kind of notice certain things about yourself that are a little bit different, but they're going to come through your own energy. You will be able to realize and understand and recognize that your energy levels are different, which is absolutely brilliant. This is your sign that you are on the right path. path and you are doing the right thing when it comes to whatever inspired you to start something new. My gorgeous Virgolini, like you cannot have a more like a purer sign than this. Your own body will tell you, your own spirit will tell you, your own soul is going to be guiding you in this particular way, where you are going to start becoming so much more active. You're going to start thinking about yourself. You're going to start thinking about your well-being. You're going to start thinking about things in a completely different light when it comes to what you should be doing in order to kind of make your life so much more complete. But it's a lot to do with you maybe eating the right things, taking the right things, doing the right things. You know, it's just like looking at the whole picture. You are really going to start to live again. And I'm not saying that you weren't healthy. Please don't get me wrong, you know, but I'm just saying that even if you were like super healthy and doing everything absolutely right, now this is gonna go on the next level. You're still gonna have so much more energy, my gorgeous Virgolini, and you're still gonna have like kind of some kind of new ideas and new inspirations also when it comes to which things you should be taking when it comes to your health, like which supplements and things like that. This is brilliant. And there is also like kind of gonna be the missing part of you, which is about to return. Oh my God, something that you used to do like ages ago, but then again, it's like you would kind of be surrounded by the certain people when you would be doing this. It's just some kind of maybe activities or something like that that you used to do a long time ago. Now suddenly you're gonna be reminded of these activities like through a very, very good friend of yours, and now suddenly, you know, you are gonna start feeling like, oh my God, I want to do this again. I want to do this again. So there are going to be so many little things, my gorgeous Virgolini, that you are going to notice that are changing, that changed. And this is all such a beautiful time of your own spiritual awakening, which is ever so important. So yes, of course, when we worry and if we are sad, if we are constantly negative, we're going to be down and we're going to be talking about ourselves in a negative way. And ultimately, we're going to make ourselves really ill and really unhappy and really, really sad. But yes, ultimately, the bottom line is we will make ourselves ill if we carry on like this. So, you know, your life experience, you know, guide you in a certain way when it comes to, of course, something that is really making you feel sad. You know, it is going to have effect on your body and on your spirit. Of course, that's the way it works. But sometimes things that makes you feel so excited and things that rejuvenate you to the point where, oh my God, everything starts becoming crystal clear, my gorgeous Virgolini. This is also like an absolutely mind-blowing sign from above, baby, that this is like gonna lead towards like something absolutely monumental in the shortest of periods of time. So it's like absolutely brilliant, a very important stage of your life in many, many different ways indeed. And someone is going to need your help. There is a one particular person that needs your help, but they're like embarrassed to ask you. And I think that it may be like a family member or somebody like that is going to need your help here. But just like you just kind of try to turn on your intuition, baby, because you're highly intuitive. And I think that when I'm telling you this, that a certain family member or a certain friend maybe who became like a family member, you know what I mean, it's going to need a little bit of help with like a financial help or something like that. Somebody's really terribly struggling. And I think because you're so highly intuitive, you will already know who this is while I'm talking to you. But if you don't kind of work out who this is, I think that this is going to become obvious at around the beginning of this week, because the person who is connected to that person is going to say something, nothing to do with that person, but what that other person is going to tell you. It's going to make you aware of everything you need to know. And you will be able to help this person out, my gorgeous Virgolini. You know, maybe it's to do with like a financial problem, but it does not necessarily need to be that person needs the money or something like that. Maybe they just need like a financial advice or whatever. whatever it is, the right answer is going to come from you. The right answer is going to come from you. In terms of karma, you're going to do something wonderful here, because of course that this is going to get back to you, but who cares if this is going to get back to you or not, because it's to do with somebody who is a part of your life, whether this is one of your best friends or whether this is your family member. It is somebody lovely who really, really loves you, and you love that person as well. Okay, and also my gorgeous Virgolini, still at around the beginning of this week. Listen, oh God. Okay, Dark Lala is about to enter the room. Dark Lala is about to enter the room. Oh my God, Dark Lala is about to enter the room, my gorgeous Virgolini. No, it's all right. She is not as dark this time, okay? No, listen, seriously. It's the someone is really gonna get on your tits. Sorry, someone is gonna get on your nerves, like a lot. Someone is gonna get on your nerves at around the beginning of this week, okay? And I'm not gonna lie to you, like I don't lie to you, but it's like the way people say it. It's like some you will see the real face of somebody really specific, of this person in your life, and it's not something that you didn't know before, but it's just something that you didn't want to be honest something that you didn't want to be honest with yourself, and something that you try to work on, and it's just not that it didn't work, but it just became worse and worse and worse as the time progressed. This progressed with time and became even worse. So the bottom line is, at around the beginning of this week, one particular person is going to disappoint you. There is somebody who's going to disappoint you here. And you're right. You're right. There is somebody who's going to disappoint you, and you will decide to kind of maybe move on. There is somebody really specific who is not really who is becoming really toxic, like a very kind of, and I cannot stand that word. I've said that before. I cannot stand that word, and I'm going to stop using that word, honestly. But it's just somebody who, the energy of that person, it's oh my God, it's like all over the place. And it's such an energy of such an unfortunate person, maybe, that it just rubs off. This heavy energy rubs off on other people quite a lot, and that person is doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and then this, you will be aware of this, and something is really gonna like kind of make you angry and piss you off a little bit about this person, okay? And you will decide to move on, you will decide to walk away, and that's so important for you to do. It is so important for you to do, because at the same time you're setting the boundaries, my gorgeous Virgolini. You're doing the right thing, and at the same time, it's important because there are two major aspects of your life that you're ignoring, that you're not doing, that you're not focusing on because of this person. So you see, it's stealing your energy. Not a good person for you anymore whatsoever. I'm sorry, but it's the way I see it. And there are two major things, two major aspects in your life you should be focusing on, but you're not focusing on because of this person. So it's really stealing your energy without having an intention to steal your energy. But the energy of this person is so heavy, like, oh my God, that I don't even know what to say anymore. So you're really going to decide to move on with your life, which is ever so important, because, there are two major aspects of your life that you're ignoring and you're not doing because of that person. And this is something what you are going to be reminded at the same time, my gorgeous Virgolini. The moment in time you decide to move on, this is exactly what you're going to be reminded as well. Maybe a day or two after, it's just going to come to you, because you will want to do something, and now at this time you will be able to do that. And then you're going to put two and two together, and you're going to realize, oh my God, you will be able to see the bigger picture. And then you're going to realize the seriousness of everything, the way this person was affecting you in a negative way. Okay, so Dark Lala is about to exit the room. Bye, darling. See you later, alligator. Bye, bitch. No, seriously, Dark Lala is about to exit the room. See you later. Do not return. No, honestly. And also, my gorgeous Virgolini, at around the beginning of this week, you are, my God, you're going to be really, really happy. You're going to be so happy. Do you know why? You are going to have a really beautiful and rather happy surprise. You are going to have such a nice surprise at around the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Pergolini. And this surprise that you are going to have, you will honestly, you're going to be so happy that you will want to celebrate. You know why you will want to celebrate? Because that beautiful, happy surprise which you are going to have, this is also to do with an idea which you've had for a while, but you couldn't do anything about that idea. And this surprise is going to make you aware of the fact that you can do something about this idea. This is so, so, so important. My God, no surprise, you're going to feel so happy. No surprise, you're going to feel so excited. No surprise, you're going to feel like you want to celebrate because you are going to have this happy surprise. Because now it's not about a happy surprise, it's more about this idea which you had for a while. Now you will be able to do something about it. A very, very wise idea, very smart choice, my gorgeous Vergolini, because you know this wise idea that you're going to be able to do, it's also going to be so rewarding in as little as 9 months time. In a 9 months time, this is going to explode in the best possible way. This idea, it's really kind of going to reflect on your lifestyle, but also in 9 months I can see you like doing things you're not able to do now. I can see you enjoying things you're not able to enjoy now. You're going to be able to buy something major for yourself because of this. I mean, absolutely brilliant. I mean, oh my God. And also, my gorgeous Vergolini, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, oh my God, goodness, you know, not only you are going to have such a nice victory at around the midweek, you know, it's about this achievement. It's nothing major, it's nothing huge, it's nothing massive, but this little achievement or victory that you are going to have, it's pretty much so to do almost like maybe like with something legal or something like that, but it's still going to mean to you so much because at the same time, you know, you will be able to relax because it's to do with something that you were worrying about. So it's either to do with something legal or something you were waiting for something to be decided, but it's going to be decided in your favor. And also this is an important sign that if you do want to start some kind of like a process, like a legal process or something like that, that this week would be perfect because the good luck is going to be on your side when it comes to like a legal things and things like that. But also, my gorgeous Vergolini, at around the midweek, you are going to find such a big answer. Ooh, such an important answer at around the beginning of this week. You're gonna find out this answer. Oh my God, you're going to find some kind of answer. And that answer is going to open your eyes and it's going to make you aware of what is restricting you. What is restricting you? And when you find out this, it's going to surprise you. But then again, you're going to realize also that maybe you've made like a certain sacrifices that you shouldn't have. But then again, now it's all done and dusted. You know, there is no point to worry about whatsoever. Just be happy about that little victory and be happy about this answer that you're going to find out. You know, you will know what's restricting you, but you will also what's restricting you, what's becoming very kind of a negative, dark attachment in your life. But you will also find out that that in itself has been causing lots of issues every single time when you wanted to start something new and you did make some sacrifices that you did not like, that were kind of pointless, you know, maybe useless sacrifices. Now you must not take this against yourself because this is actually going to be really important for you. Why? Because now you will be able to set the certain boundaries. okay, that you couldn't set before. So this is why this is going to be so important. So you will be able, you will know which boundaries you need to set in order to never ever again make like a pointless sacrifice like you did make quite few. It doesn't matter. It's to do with the fact that you have to move on from this, and don't kind of feel sorry for yourself. Don't think about your past too much. We do not belong in our past. We normally revisit our past just to heal, and that's it. Or when we want to get a certain insight through our past. But to keep on clinging to the past and blame ourselves for things that could have been, blah, 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 things that we could have done. No, baby, no. It's just like a kind of waste of your energy. Be grateful that you are reaching this stage of your life where you are going to know clearly. You will be able to understand clearly where do you need to set the boundaries, and that's important to protect yourself and to protect your energy. And also, at around the midweek, my gorgeous Virgolini, you will become aware of this important thing that you're going to need to attend, some kind of event or something that you will need to attend. So it's to do with a message, information, and you will know I need to attend something that you're going to need to attend. You have no idea how important this is going to be, because again, there is something that you're going to hear, something that you're going to see. And what are you going to see? It's also going to really kind of make you aware of how to deal with a specific challenge in your life that you stumbled upon with, but it's somehow connected to all this, and you're going to find out the answer to this specific challenge, and this is going to be like a blessing. This is going to be like a God's gift to you, my gorgeous Virgolini, because it's almost like you're going to find out a little secret formula, and this is going to blow you away, because it's something that you've been dealing with for so long, and it made you feel so frustrated. And what you're going to find out is going to be crazy, because you will be able to bring things to an end in an instant. Like, oh my goodness. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, oh my God, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. First of all, I want to say to you that it's going to be like it's going to be, my God, this week is going to be so crazy. The people this week are going to be playing an important role, seriously, in your life. Seriously. And it's an important sign that you are coming out of something dark and negative. Every single time when you are surrounded by the people in your life, or you're reconnecting with the people in your life, it's always a good sign indeed. But there is going to be, at around the end of this week, something is going to be demanded from you. Someone is going to demand something from you, and it's going to be like a little bit inappropriate. I'm sorry now, like you're going to tell me like I'm all dark and negative, but I can only tell you what I see. And this reading, to me, this is not negative or dark whatsoever. But I can hear your voices like in my head, like, oh no, it's all dark and negative. Somebody said like, oh, are you ever positive? And I think it was Virgolini. Somebody said, I was like, oh God, maybe I'm not, oh God, what can I do? Sorry, sorry, love. No, it's all right. So basically, at around the end of this week, there is somebody who's going to demand something from you. And somebody's going to be asking something from you, and you're not going to like this. And maybe there is going to be like a bit of maybe just like a little bit of an argument and a little bit of a heated discussion. But I have to make sure that you are very smart here. So, with another words, basically, someone is going to wind you up. Someone is going to ask something inappropriate from you. That's how you're going to see it as inappropriate. And this is going to make you feel a little bit angry. And then it's going to be like, oh, maybe like a little bit of a heated discussion, but nothing too crazy. But I need you to be really smart. And I know that this is going to sound horrible. I need you to be smart, because I need you to be patient when it comes to that person, because you need to be patient when it comes to that person, because you know why? Because by you being patient with that person, you are also going to stick to the plan you should stick to. See? By you being patient with this person, by you not blowing up, or by you not being angry, or by you not walking away, or by you not being like too much, so when that person winds you up, when that person demands something from you, be patient, and maybe play the game, but don't show how you feel and don't argue too much. For some reason, that person is going to be important to you a little bit later on. But also, that person is ever so important when it comes to you sticking to the plan that you should stick to, which is, going to make your life so much more meaningful and so much happier sooner than you can possibly imagine. And this is what I need you to remember. And also, my gorgeous Spergolini, at around the end of this week, let me tell you something. You are going to, in your home, you will have a visit. You will be visited by the spirit guide. You will be visited by your spirit guide. At some point, at around the end of this week, you will have lots of signs, lots of crazy signs. And all these crazy signs are going to happen in your home, within your home, or maybe even in your garden. If you have a garden, that's your home. Do you know what I mean? But it is going to be, you will know when this is going to happen. You will be visited by your spirit guide. Whether you believe this or not, I really suggest you to believe this, because this is exactly what's going to happen. And it's going to happen at a time in your home when there are few very unusual and very strange things are going to take place. And there are going to be few different signs that you are going to have. You follow these signs, you will sense something is around you, you will sense someone is around you, and you will be visited by your spirit guide, who is going to be so keen to send you as many signs as possible. And all these signs are going to be leading towards you needing to understand that you have to follow them. You have to follow them because they will be leading towards beauty. They will be leading towards things you should do. They will be leading towards you ultimately trusting more yourselves, and they will be leading towards your own willpower, and they will be leading towards things that are going to bring a peace into your life as well. So please, 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 for the love of God, my gorgeous Virgolini, do not ignore this spirit guide. Do not ignore the signs, because they're going to be more crucial than you can possibly imagine at this stage of your spiritual journey. So they will be leading towards things that are going to I should have said it like this. The signs are going to be leading towards things that are going to make things so much more meaningful for you, so much more beautiful for you. You will trust yourself more, which is ever so important when it comes to you having your willpower back. And on top of all that, all this, it's going to lead towards this peace in life you so deserve, my gorgeous Virgolini, after everything you have been through. Like, oh my God. Okay, my gorgeous Virgolini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.